Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am your jolly son bro, and I am here to talk. Let's talk. Today I want to talk about something that I actually found recently. I didn't know that there were alternatives to Twitter. Like actual, other than like Instagram threads, I think is what they're calling it. There's not really, to my knowledge, been alternatives to Twitter or X. Apparently, these apps are old, or older, like a couple years old at this point, so it's insane that I didn't hear about these until recently. We have Truthsocial and Bluesky. As far as I know, Truthsocial is the far right. Well, X is already far right. I was about to say the far right version of X. X is already far right, but there's still a decent amount of liberals on there to argue. And then Bluesky is the more liberal platform, from what I can tell. What I see so far, already distinct differences. This one requires me to sign in. It requires me to sign in before I start seeing anything. Like, I see these, but I'm not actually, those are just rotating. I've seen Caitlin Clark like so many fucking times. But I can actually scroll through. How far can I scroll down before? Is it just going to start loading more? Oh my god, it just starts loading more. That's incredible. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to make an account real quick so I can actually look at what Truthsocial is. I expect to see a lot of anti-vaxxers, a lot of conspiracy theorists. If you can't tell, I'm at least moderately liberal. So I'm going to try to approach this with as least bias of a perspective as I can. And if I make fun of anyone, I hope to make fun of everyone equally. I'm just curious. I don't use X anymore anyway. For a while I was using X, but only to like promote my videos and stuff, and it didn't get fuck all for traction anyway, so it didn't really matter. So I never needed an alternative for X. Twitter. X. So I guess, yeah, I'm going to make an account. I'm going to jump into Truthsocial first and see what's going on over there. Okay, so my account has been created. I'm skipping all of this shit because I'm not actually going to put Donald Trump's number one. Vance is number one, of course. Oh, RFK himself. Oh my god, it's all... These are all right-wing politicians. They're all his secretary. They're his cabinet. Yeah, I see no bias. Of course. Of course there's no bias. A CEO. Oh my god. Doge subcommittee. Oh yeah, none of these. Oh my god. There's definitely not an agenda here. So many politicians. Oh my god. Yeah, there's literally, wow. I want the oh, error occurred trying to follow this account. What happened? Choose at least 3 Okay. Join groups. Make America great again, for sure. Patriot made, for sure. Anything but politics? You know what? That's cool. I like that. Nature and wildlife. Photographs. Okay. I'm glad there was there's some actually cool shit. Guns. Dogs. Support small American business. Fuck yeah, that's cool. Okay. There's actually some cool shit here. Fuck yeah. History lovers. on a Republican site? There seems to be some bugs going on here. I don't know if y'all can see that insane glitchiness. Yeah, skip, finish. That's fine. Watch systemic deception. I may be having some internet connection trouble, so lives and shit might be an issue. Okay, yeah, fuck that. Is it just a bunch of The Real Story with Riley Lewis. Watch The Real Story with Riley Lewis. Are these just podcasts? I don't know what that is. Newsmax, 3.6 million followers. And you have 2 likes. Insane. Watch David Harris Jr., The Pulse. There's immediately an ad. Watch Ed Henry, The Briefing. Who the fuck is Ed Henry? He's an American journalist. Fox News alum accused of additional okay. Four hours ago. Jesus. Y'all are just a fucking spam account. Okay, cool. I don't care. Notice, cheaters hate this website. What? Okay, an ad. Perfect. Will there be a recession in 2025? Polymarket puts odds at 40%. Cool. So Maisie can vote for a debt ceiling and budget to be put into the Trump administration, making them both the Republicans' problems and responsibility, but can't give us a simple continuing resolution vote, allowing us the time necessary to come up with the great big beautiful bill? Republicans only no vote grandstander. What? Great big beautiful bill. What? No one go for congressional Republicans must be to pass what I would call the Tax Cuts, Jobs, and Affordability Act. President Donald J. Trump has described it as one big beautiful bill. Tax Cuts, Jobs, and Affordability Act. Okay. A powerful economic bill must be Republicans' top priority because it is key to the 2026 election. 2026 election? You mean midterms? We know the economy, inflation, and affordability are by far the American people's biggest concerns. Yeah. So why is Trump trying to sell Teslas to his fucking constituents? The southern border and illegal immigration are also important. Yeah, but they should be like number 10 on our priority list. All the homeless people should be pretty fucking high up there. And additional border security measures should be included in the bill. What? This is the Tax Cuts, Jobs, and Affordability Act. Who do you think pays for the border control? Get out of here. Who taxpayers. I'm confused. Oh, of course. I'm stupid. Tax cuts to the rich. Yes, obviously not normal people. Our taxes would likely increase. Quick timing is vital. It takes time for new laws to impact the everyday lives of people. Republicans should have learned this lesson twice. First with President Ronald Reagan, then with President Trump in 2017. Reagan ruined the fucking economy. Reagan abolished the middle class. Okay. When President Reagan got his 3-year tax cuts through the Congress in the summer of 1981, he allowed it to be written so the tax cuts would only kick in 1983. The economic result was real stimulus in 1982. The political result was the House Republicans lost 26 seats in the 1982 off-year election. The reason they lost so many seats was because the Republicans were fucking ruining American lives. And Democrats had to come in and clean up their mess. I can't with this shit anymore. Okay. You want he wants the debt ceiling and budget to be put in his hands. So when they won't give you the time to allow you to do this, don't put it on them. Because you want it in your hands. There's a difference, all right? Watch Nights with Chris Boyle. Oh, that's an ad. Gateway Pundit. White House responds to email from senior USAID official ordering destruction of documents. What? White House responds from the Gateway Pundit? White House responds. The White House addresses recent allegations surrounding the destruction of documents by USAID official, asserting the information's irrelevance and challenging the narrative of impending scandals. What? White House on Tuesday evening responded to an email from ordering remaining staffers to destroy documents. The document get the fuck out of here. The document shredding took place at the Ronald Reagan Building Tuesday. Thousands of USAID workers were placed on administrative leave, so the building is being cleared out. Shred as many documents first and reserve the burn bags for when the shredder becomes unavailable or needs a break. The email from USAID Acting Executive Director Erica Carr said, "The only labeling required on the burn bags are the words secret and USAID in dark Sharpie if possible. This email was obtained by shred as many fucking X. The fuck out of here. I just want to look at the image. Good afternoon. Thank you for your assistance in clearing our classified safes and personal documents from the PRB. The event will take place all day tomorrow. Please meet blah 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 blah. However, if you cannot be there at the exact time, your badge will be programmed for access to your work area. Shred as many documents first and reserve the burn bags." Okay. If you need to use the burn bags, do not overfill and ensure the burn bag can be closed with staples at the top. The only labeling required. Okay. If you need additional burn bags or Sharpie markers, please let me know for the sec team. Why would they need to be burning documents? Personal documents and classified files. I just want to read those. Jesus. Okay. Are you going to tell me why they would have done this? Okay, so there's an image here. USAID building will soon be occupied by CBP. That's not Doge. What the fuck is CBP? Oh, Customs and Border Control. Okay. I'm assuming this was this before they started firing people? This was posted 2 hours ago. Okay. This was sent to roughly 36 employees. The documents involved were old, mostly courtesy content from other agencies, and the originals still exist. Okay, so it seems like to me that they were okay. If they if they were a private company, then what was I trying to say? Private company. No. If they were going to be occupied by Customs and Border Control, as U.S. aid. I don't know, maybe they were trying to slow them down. Trump says we'll be declaring a national emergency on energy. What? No, let me read the fucking comments. What? Why are northern states relying on Canada to begin with? Build your own damn energy plant, for crying out loud. It was Canada and America are partnered on energy. Either we mine it and they refine it, or they mine it and we refine it. That's how it goes. We refine it. They go through us. That's why Canada was talking about now building their own plants so that they could actually be independent from America. It was a what's the opposite of a parasitic relationship? Symbiotic. It was a symbiotic relationship. Build more power plants. It's inexcusable to be getting electricity from Canada. No need. Canada has already caved. Because America has rapidly declining supply, he couldn't make if any more fucking obvious. What? His bluster is just chat. America depends on oil, gas, electricity, and lumber from Canada. And as far as the subsidy bullshit have read, that's true. Yeah. We could survive. We could use our own oil. But our reserves are either used for emergencies, or we're going to wait until the rest of the world. I've been looking at gaming PCs recently, so that's popping up. Or we're going to wait until the rest of the world uses their... Pardon the turn, lashes out, DOJ. What was I going to say? Fuck. Or we wait until the rest of the world uses our oil reserves to incredibly mark up prices and sell that shit off. Doge Department of Government Efficiency t-shirt. Buy a bundle for you and your family. They're a meme department. God, he thinks he's so fucking funny. Use it as toilet paper. Gross. Yay, make money off bumbling idiots. Nice t-shirt. Available worldwide. I'm looking for a new shit paper. What is the thread count on this ass wipe? Honestly, I'm kind of curious. Where do I get it? Where do I get it? How much does it cost? I'm so curious. Almost $30 for this piece of shit? Almost 30 fucking bucks for this piece of shit. And like, what, almost 20 bucks for a fucking mug? That's insane. That's highway robbery. That's highway fucking robbery. Ridiculous, ridiculous. God. Tucker McGregor on Revenge War? Revenge War? What? I don't know who the fuck this Tucker McGregor is either. Okay, let's see. What? Chapters. The Ukrainian drone strike in Moscow. Why is Ukraine dragging out this war? Why is Ukraine dragging out the war? Because they're trying to make peace deals and shit. They want a guarantee that Russia won't fire on them, and no one can guarantee that because Russians are a threat to everyone, and they've never honored a ceasefire. At least with Ukraine, because they're trying to annex it. Once war with Iran, Ukrainians black market arms dealing. Why we should be more worried about Mexico than Russia or Iran? Not when Russia has its ties in our, like, literally has its hands and arms elbow deep in our fucking government. Now Russia's a pretty big deal. The Mexican drug cartel's Javelin missile system. Wow. How many have died in the Ukraine-Russian war? A fucking lot. A lot of innocent people. A lot of women and children. Reacting to the Russian/Ukraine proposal to ceasefire deal, can Europe be saved? What do you mean, can Europe be saved? They're pretty much doing fine right now. American politicians on cartel payroll. Yeah, once again, Reagan also made it really easy, since you wanted to bring him up earlier. Reagan made it really easy for our government to be owned and operated by not just businesses, but literal gangs. Not great at all. Just in, retired U.S. Colonel Douglas McGregor says, oh, that's this guy. Democrats' internal polling shows their political brand is in the gutter. Majority say party doesn't fight for them. Yeah, the Democratic Party is kind of in the shithole right now. They're all wishy-washy. None of them can agree on what they're doing. They're literally voting to silence some of their people in Congress. Yeah, 10 people voted to silence Al Green. So I don't know what the Democrats are doing right now. Next term, let's all just vote independent. The majority of the country voted for people other than Trump. If we just collectively on Bluesky, y'all got Bluesky, let's just all agree on voting for one specific independent person, and then we'll be chill, alright? Trump judge rebuffs Catholic bishops, refuses to order White House to continue flow of money to Catholic groups for their open border work with illegal aliens. Alright. President Donald Trump on March 1st rejected the notion that a recession could be on the horizon. He's talked about it so many fucking times. What do you mean? He's backpedals consistently as soon as things start to go his way. Even if recession does come and it's on the horizon, he'll just blame it on Biden and Obama. I mean, all I can see is a ton of... Why am I still seeing this? Stop showing me that. Brian Glenn highlights GOP unity. When you first pop up, it shows you a list of... politicians you can follow, so your feed is now just full of Republican propaganda. Rep. Ralph Norman lauds Trump's handling of Oval Office prioritizing of U.S. interests. What? Praises President Trump for taking a tough stance on Ukrainian aid. He didn't take a tough stance on anything. He berated a man trying to seek help for his people. If you want to make America strong, show that we will defend our allies. We become weaker when we don't have our allies. Because when we actually get into a war, these countries won't know whether they actually should side with us or not, or if we're just going to stab them in the back because we've shown to be ourselves so wishy-washy. House Republicans have blocked Democrats from bringing up measures to end the tariffs enacted by President Donald Trump. That's just fascism. He seeks to block Democrats from bringing up measures to end tariffs. Why? Why shouldn't they be able to talk about it? Just bringing up measures. Like, they don't understand that this is literally, if this goes through, that's fascism. We're already starting to head towards fascism. We're not quite in a dictatorship yet, but MAGA has 17K fucking groups? God. Our South Dakota National Guard and Department Public Safety are working hard to assist and fight in the fires. Shannon River. Okay, that's just good shit. Fuck yeah. That's just good shit. Do your work. Hell yeah, you're killing it. You're killing it right now until I see one of your anti-Semitic posts come up later or some shit. Election alert. Greenland's party, which is eager to break free from Denmark, and favors closer ties with the United States. Races ahead with a 40% vote. If we actually somehow manage to annex Greenland, we're fucked, because Trump will now, everything that he's been preaching will have proof behind it that he can do what he wants. Verdict in Australia will not be granted an exemption from the 25% tariffs on aluminum, steel, and imports imposed by the United States. Why? Why are we tariffing Australia? Oh, I see. He's putting tariffs on Australia because people will start putting tariffs on us in retaliation, and then we will seek out tariff-free goods. But that also means going outside of America. To Aussie land. Australia. So he's just putting precautionary tariffs on Australia because he wants to bring everything in the United States. He's just trying to piss everyone off. It's so much Trump. Rosie O'Donnell has moved to Ireland, allotting to Trump election win. Fuck yeah, Rosie O'Donnell. What? This is the wildest ad. China's third highest official did not attend closing session of the Chinese Communist Party rubber-stamped legislation on Tuesday, breaking a decades-long norm that has sparked speculation about the power struggles within the regime's top ranks. I kind of like that. That's kind of cool. Communism's kind of tight when it's not run by a dictator. Episodes of The Apprentice reality show that propelled Trump into the U.S. national consciousness are showing on Prime Video. Fucking Bezos. Birthday soulmates. God. Okay, I'm gonna just scroll down for a while. What's this? President Donald Trump confirmed Tuesday that Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is welcome back at the White House following the tense Oval Office meeting, during which the two leaders clashed over Trump's ceasefire proposal. No. Okay. As a part of his effort to broker an end to the war in Ukraine. Okay, let's just scroll down and the fart ad again. Okay. I scrolled down one. Elon Musk announces plan to double U.S. Tesla manufacturing as act of faith in America under President Trump's great policies. You mean the free advertising that he gave you on the lawn of the fucking White House? Great fucking policies. You have the president in your pocket. Those are the policies. I was just scrolling down on specific posts. I don't know if this is a troll account, because it's just called American language. Trump should keep pressing on and make the American language the official language of America, U.S., or America Us. This was under the Jim Cramer says President Trump should change course on tariffs, which obviously he should. He should just not do the fucking trade war. First of all, the American language, he already made English the official American language. Secondly, there is no American language. American isn't a fucking language. Like, literally, our country is so fucking large and vast that we have language barriers as Americans with each other. I, as a Californian, could go over to New York and probably not understand a goddamn word those people are saying. Going over to the Midwest, they'll just sound like fucking Canadians, alright? There's so much, not only, some of that's just generalizing, yeah, I know. We have such a big country that we start moving anywhere, and we can't understand each other, not only because of slang language barriers, but because of the accents are so thick that we just might not be able to understand each other. That's not a bad thing, but the American language isn't a language. We speak, the majority of us speak English over here, alright? Another Trump buy Tesla vehicle. Fucking. Okay. Lead the charge against Rep Mazzy to be I don't give a shit about that. Trump says he will classify left-wing attacks in Tesla dealership as domestic terrorism? I don't think this guy knows what terrorism is. Can I? Oh, this is one from Trump. Tesla is the most American-made car in the country. As promised yesterday, I just ordered my new self-driving Tesla over 100 HP horsepower. What do people have to say about this? Thank you, Elon Doge. We had no idea about the massive abuse of our taxpayer money. Fuck yes. That's the man I have voted for, the coolest president ever. Oh. Oh, no, wait, you're being serious? Oh. I thought she was joking. Nah, she's 100% serious. Is this a bot? I thought there were supposed to be less bots on this fucking platform. Richest man in the world and the most powerful man in the world. Working for free to get rid of the corruption in Washington, D.C. He's definitely not working for free. Bruh. If I wanted to rummage through random personal shit, I could have done that at PayPal. Hello? Having tens of millions of people marked in Social Security as alive when they are definitely dead is a huge problem. Obviously, some of these people would have been alive before America existed as a country. Think about that for a second. Sure, I agree. I agree with that specifically. I don't agree with you as an individual. Both rich enough that they can't be bought, hated for exposing the truth, hated for letting truth be told. Actually, no. They're not too rich that they can't be bought. You obviously don't know the psychology of billionaires. They're fucking... You get addicted to having money. Please believe me when I tell you, nobody wants to see the criminals in our government arrested and perp walked for what they spent the last few years than I do. No one. I just want to see what this dude has to say. But when you pervert the legal system the way Democrats have, you get a police state where people kick in your doors with no probable cause and put you on trial for spurious charges and convict you of what? That's how real honest blind faith. Checked it. You have to invest in actual crime. What does that have to do with anything? These things take time. What? Okay, this chick is obviously a bot. Women for Trump. That chick's obviously a bot. She's put so many comments on here. I trust these two men more than anyone in DC. That's sad. I'm proud to be an American. I'm proud to call him my next president. I'm proud to be an American. I'm just not proud of this fucker. The endlessly repeated argument that most Americans are the descendants of immigrants ignores the fact that most Americans are not the descendants of illegal immigrants. Well, that's because immigration laws weren't in place yet. We literally didn't have immigration laws. Back in the early 1900s, I believe, like Industrial Revolution and a bunch of that jazz. Or maybe it was before that. Maybe it was like the late 1800s. Anyway, between like 1870s-ish through like the 1910s. Industrial Revolution, and there was a huge influx in immigration. We literally had no immigration laws at all. There was no way to enforce immigration laws because they didn't exist yet. So yeah, you're right. But they would have been illegal immigrants. They 100% would have been illegal immigrants today. Or they wouldn't have been because some of them were white. but some of them weren't. Even by our standards, we would consider them white today, like Italians. Italians were colored. And you look even farther back than that, the British coming over to America were welcomed with open arms. In most cases by the Native Americans, but then they slaughtered the Native Americans. So it's like, yeah, the Native Americans didn't have laws against immigrants because they didn't need them, because people weren't sailing across the sea, murdering them and stealing their land. It's different. They would have been war criminals. They would have been absolutely war criminals. Trump loves Tesla, U.S. If my neighbor's cow breaks in my yard and gives birth on my property, it's still not my cow and not my calf. Remember, Mother's Day is for moms, not men in dresses. Your day is April 1st. What is that? What? What does that have to do? What the fuck does that have to do with this? Yeah. Get a life. You should be more concerned about Trump. Yeah, tanking the Biden economy for 6 weeks. This gets a golden star. Sure. Why are you using a child? Or is that what you do? Do you like little girls? Or hopefully not mothers. Yeah. This has only pissed me off more. It's like, what do you fucking expect me to do? You want me to, at the beginning of coming into this site, you want me to pick people that I should follow, but the only options you give me are a bunch of not only news, like fake news outlets or right-wing news outlets, but also just insane that it's like the first 30 people are either news outlets or they're politicians. And it's all Republican. It's all right-wing bullshit. Like, I really thought that coming into this, what did I expect from Donald Trump, though? Donald Trump owns this fucking website. What did I expect? There was absolutely no way that I was gonna see a post from a fucking a liberal or anything. It's fucking land of free speech, Mike. This is truth.com. That's what this fucking website is called. Truthsocial. Absolute fucking joke. Okay, moving on, we are in Bluesky now, which didn't need me to sign in. It didn't need me to select all the politicians that I want to follow. So let's see how this goes. First of all, trending: Gavin Newsom, Fetterman, WWE, NXT, like that. Married at First Sight, Ukraine ceasefire, and Lamine Yamal. Some cool trendings. This first post is one of the things I truly believe is that a significant portion of this country is in the grip of a death cult. The vaccine has stuff we don't trust, said the father of the 6-year-old girl who died from measles at the end of the last month. Wow. I know this is going to sound naive or earnest, but I genuinely find myself shocked by how little people seem to be upset by the levels of corruption we're seeing. Is that the median voter, or isn't actually getting stories about the corruption? perhaps the most depressing part about the last couple of months is that every awful, shitty thing that's happening in this country is self-induced. People asked for this. None of it had to happen. Yeah, that's upsetting. That's your 6-year-old child dies of the measles because you didn't want the vaccine. You thought that it would be better. It's a better risk that your child die than get something from the measles. The vaccine has stuff we don't trust, not stuff that we didn't trust. So they still don't like vaccines. And their that's murder. That's fucking murder. That is murder. You want to call abortion murder? Call that fucking murder. Jesus Christ. A recent study found that cervical cancer deaths in young women have plummeted since the introduction of the human papillomavirus vaccine. Like, it's fucking awesome. That's fucking awesome. Visiting friends in New York. Please don't talk to me about AI. I will kill myself. I need that hat. That's incredible. That's great news. Trumpety Dumpety is a bull. The American economy is his china shop. Was that grieving a wasted life? This is a letter from Bloomsburg, PA Press Enterprise this morning. I am assured the writer is who he purports to be, an Air Force veteran. I'm assuming it's tragic, but I don't want to die. I don't want to die inside. Our parents taught us that rather than speaking ill and being judgmental, a much better approach to life and relationships is to look for the best in people. It's a lesson I have carried with me ever since. Here's my thoughts on the power of kindness. Yeah, kindness is very important. But it's a lot easier to hate than it is to choose kindness. 2 chorizo burritos, please, and some extra napkins. Good, right? Okay, I know this is supposed to be a political cartoon, but I love that instead of just random dumb bullshit, because they're like, oh yeah, illegal aliens are coming in. This is the illegal alien, and they're trying tacos, and it's adorable, and I love it. I love that. That's great. The alien is trying. Did you get? Is it a burrito? 2 chorizo burritos. Okay, I was about to ask if they got hard shell or soft shell because I was thinking tacos, even though I read burritos. Knowledge is power. Radiator started leaking, and we couldn't fit the bucket underneath, so we had to get creative. Using the ad Havoc humidifier described by blank blank blah blah blah, we were able to evacuate the water fast enough so it doesn't overflow. Huh. That's interesting. What the fuck is this first thing? I need to see this. Quick check to see who our allies are now. If 9/11 happened today, who would actually... This is in the reply to this, isn't it? Or is this just a random... Oh, no, it's not. Okay. If 9/11 happened today, who would actually help us find who did it? Canada? No. The EU? No. We are alone, except for Israel and maybe Russia, which is too preoccupied to help, and whose help would be bad. We are so incredibly unsafe and effectively fucked. Yeah. Trump getting on the bad side of all of our NATO and all of our NATO allies is really bad. In the history of NATO, they have only helped one country when in actual crisis, and it was the United States after 9/11. So the fact that we're pissing them all off is ridiculous. 3-minute videos, 33 million users. Good job, dude. Then the mayor says the following recallee. What I'm finding surprising is the level of support you're displaying. My body is just one chunk after another, a large number of chunks. Wiser words have never been spoken. Musk and Trump could not possibly be sending a clearer signal that Tesla protests are working than this pathetic stunt today. Indeed, if you would go look on what the fuck is it called? I was just on it. On Truthsocial like I did, you would see how big this publicity stunt truly is. Incredible. Several people popped into this thread to chastise me for using the word fuck so many times in one post. And I was all, oh honey, that's my actual brand, in my brain before I blocked them so they never have to see my filthy posts on Bluesky ever again. A quick post-cruise refresher from me before I do any serious delving into any particular current events. Fuck fascism. Fuck phobes. Fuck wealthy sociopaths. Fuck immigrant haters. Fuck sexists. Fuck anyone who wants to invade Canada and or Mexico. Fuck vaccine deniers. Fuck this administration, etc. Oh, I don't have an account, I can't like it. Well, it's not going to make me make an account, so I won't. Also, don't know if I mentioned this, Truthsocial wanted my phone number, which, weird. Elon Musk on the verge of tears as he contemplates his imploding empire. I don't care. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. Perhaps this is a weird thing that happened yesterday. When you are curious about something, exercise your own agency first. You are empowered to pull on that thread before you ask a stranger on the internet for an opinion. Asking for opinions is not research. Very true. Thank you for making me the richest man on Bluesky. Your blue bucks have been pouring in. What? What's the blue bucks hay point conversion? Wait, you can make money here? The conversion rate is so good right now. How can you not get in? Plus, those tariffs are going to kick in at some point. Have I told you about the exciting opportunity to reinvest your blue bucks into a guaranteed 120 pound? Is this a joke? Building those blue balls. Congratulations, you've reached the financial level of a teenager. Now it's time to start worrying about those blue balls. I'm confused. Dueler challenged is not subscribed. I'll smart it again. Your zone theory changed my life, sir. I think now you can change the plastic surgery. I'm so confused, but okay. Music talk, that's cool. I think shutting down the government is preferably to nullifying Article I of the Constitution. Do you mean Article 1 of the Constitution? Article I. The weeks of performative resistance from those in my party were limited to undignified antics. Voting to shut down the government will punish millions or risk a recession. I disagree with many points in the CR, but I will never vote or shut down the government. Okay. When the president is moving or reallocating money that has already been promised by Congress, or at least wants to try to move or reallocate money, and Congress also cannot agree on a spending bill moving forward. They have a pre-established spending bill that they've already promised to allocate funds for. Agreeing on a spending bill moving forward, they cannot. Shutting down the government is the best recourse for us to correct the train wreck that we are currently on, to get us back on the rails. Even if you agree with Trump, we are currently in disarray, so shutting down the government so that at least Trump can get his head on straight, at the very fucking least. It might be better. But I'm not an economist. I just do my research, kind of. I do my research. Remember that I don't argue with fascists here. I block them. I also block people who whine. that I won't listen to the fascists who gets to determine when someone is acting like a fascist and / or a fascist book licker. Why I do. If you don't like it, try not to be a fascist. The orders in front of the Constitution and our adversarial system of justice. Its plain purpose is to bully those who advocate points of view that the president perceives as adverse to his views of his administration. Yeah. Since to Tro over the last week's executive order targeting a law firm, which I wrote about over the weekend at Law.org. Interesting. It's a lot of politics still, and that's a pain. All the message box buttons are way too tiny on the mobile web. Epic idea. If Ukraine really did attack Twitter, I think the only logical thinking is for Elon to sign a ceasefire immediately. Give them half of Twitter and make sure he says thank you. I love this idea. That's incredible. That's fucking hilarious. Congrats to Mark Cuban for joining me in the SW whatever the fuck Hall of Fame. It was an honor to give him the reward. Hearing Mark Cuban, a multi-billionaire that has made his career off of, like, in a way, preying on up-and-coming businesses, speak out against Trump and the absolute corruption, I think speaks volumes. There's not a lot that I can take from Mark Cuban, but Mark Cuban is perhaps the best businessman in all of the the entire country. So when he says someone is corrupt and doing something only for money, then I fucking believe him. Trump is not a successful businessman. There's so many bankruptcies. He's gonna bankrupt the fucking government, which is wild. Trump says he's increasing Canada's steel aluminum tariff to 50%. Trump threatens to permanently shut down Canada car industry. Canada tariff due to electricity tariff. I can't. Oh, did I reach the bottom? How did I reach the bottom? What the fuck is that? What do you mean? That's it? I think I'm shutting the government down as preferred. Well, I already saw that. Oh. What? Oh, okay. Oh, they have their feeds all... Oh my god, they have feeds sectioned out too. I was just on the Discover page. What a fool I am. The UI is way better too. I can actually... Let's check out science. Institute of Solar System Research. That's fucking cool. ROS triggers the release from mitochondria, boosting colorectal cancer by interacting... What? Really? Groundbreaking insight into cancer progression. That's fucking sick. Health beyond diseases. The One Health concept of the holistic and systemic dimensions applied to landscape territories. An approach to co-design with local actors, targeted interventions to ensure sustainable trajectories for social ecological systems. That's awesome as well. I already saw this. When will people finally realize that while scientific results must be apolitical, the researchers and institutions driving scientific progress never can be? The anti-woke counter-revolution begins. I don't know what the fuck anti-woke means. Progress? This country's always been about progress. We've been alive for over 200 years. We are one of the youngest countries in the world, and we are a global superpower. We're not even a 300-year-old country yet, and we are a global superpower. And things have moved so fast, but now they want to pump the brakes and regress. And yes, science is apolitical. Science is apolitical. Science is based on facts, results, things that can be replicated, or things that multiple trusted experts in the field can corroborate. When we are doing vaccines, it goes under extensive testing to figure out what works, what needs to be fixed, and all this shit. For proving light and how prisms work, we can easily replicate that prisms refract light into multiple colors and beams. And after refracting, you can literally line up an additional piece of glass and it'll shoot out a specific color of the light beam. I'm not smart enough to actually explain it. That's just a very dumbed down explanation. But that's something that can be replicated, so we know that that's a fact. It's science. Science is apolitical. Science is built on fact and our understanding of how the world works as of this current moment. The facts so often do not get disproven, but get built upon, Continental drift theory was something that we used when we didn't know about subduction and how buoyant continents actually work and how they float on continental crust and how all of that worked. Continental drift was the foundation for our current understanding of plate tectonics. It wasn't disproven entirely. It was built upon. That's how science works. I want to go back and I want to check one of the other tabs. General art feed. Welcome to the artist feed trending. Sharks are so majestic. Look at me. I'm a shark. Hee hee, chomp chomp. Okay, bye. That's just adorable. That's just awesome. Thank you. I'm a shark. I'm a shark. Suck my dick. I'm a shark. I love that. That's fucking hilarious. They drew the child. The meme you posted is their parent. Both are cute. It's always sharks. Look at me. I'm a shark. Hee hee. Jump jump. Okay, bye. I love that. That's adorable. I do love that I can actually just I can pick where I want to look. As Bluesky's already a way better platform because I can pick what I want to look at. What did one lesbian pirate say to another? What? Scissor me timbers. And then they fucked. See, you gotta draw them scissoring again, but with the pirate costumes on. And then they all fucked. Ought to walk the plank for that one. It's scissoring joke month. It's always scissoring joke month with these two. Incredible. Daily Bunny number 2,891 has gained a few passengers. Wowza. Can we see some identification? Is that Tron? It is. It warms my heart to see some Tron Legacy love. Holy shit. Oh my god, that's awesome. Oh my god, I love the art style of that. Wow. Oh my god, that's adorable. That's incredible. I love that. I love that so much. Is this just pixel art of space? Very cool, very cool, very cool. Just I feel like there's something missing. Hold on. Yeah, Amy usually has a skirt. Okay, that's what was missing. How old is Amy? Eight-year-old hedgehog girl. Okay, I guess it applies by video game logic. As long as one article of clothing is on, it's fine. Nancy, go outside with that pogo stick. Oh shit. That's kind of funny. You invited me for breakfast. Where's the grapefruit? We haven't any. Eat your prunes. But you promised me grapefruit. My whole day is ruined when I don't have grapefruit. Pretend you're eating grapefruit. Did you hear the weather report on the radio? The temperature will hit 70 degrees today. Plop. He fainted. Oh no. He's gonna melt. He's gonna melt. Oh, that's a fucking dragon. That's a fucking dragon. That's a badass dragon. Oh, hi. Head dog. I didn't know there was an actual picture associated. That's incredible. Forest guard. Yeah, that's right. Instead of coast guard, let's get forest guard. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, another thing. These pancakes aren't flat enough. They're too thick. I like them nice and flat. Okay, give them to me. I can't stand fussy eaters. I thought that said pussy for a second. Bam, bang, bam, 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 bang, bang. This is anti-noise week while they are making lots of noise. I don't like that. Hate it. Not that the art's bad, just that it's on an eye. This. This. It's beautiful. Groundhog, woodchuck, whistlepig, and beaver. Thick boy. Prairie dog. Judgmental. Small but bigger, then gopher. Hairy tail. Big and cuddly, bushy tail. Gopher. Protruding teeth. Small silly. Hairless tail. Also called a pocket gopher. Ratty feet. Ooh. This is all very nice, all around. A sturgeon and an iguana. Starry sturgeon, and it's facing the lizard-like tuta, whose name. Okay, so it's not an iguana. I'm just dumb. Unless I completely skipped over them saying it was an iguana. Okay. Bill Burr says, idiot Elon Musk is evidently a Nazi with dyed hair plugs and laminated face. I just refuse to believe it was an accidental 2-time Sieg Heil and does it at a presidential inauguration. This is why I hate liberals. Liberals have no teeth whatsoever. They just go, oh my god, can you believe this? I'm getting out of the country. I'm just like, you're gonna leave the country because of one guy with dyed hair plugs and a laminated face who makes a bad car and has an obsolete social media platform? Why doesn't he leave? Why are we so afraid of this guy who can't fight his way out of wet paper bag? Well, because he's best friends with the people who run the country. That's why. That's like the only thing. He's literally running the country right now, so. But yes, I understand. Why is this in the art tab? That's a naughty reindeer. I think that's enough art tab. There's news, but I've gotten enough news. Japanese cluster. What else is there? Cat pics. I think I need some cat pics. Cat. Cat. Oh. I love that. That's incredible. Cat. Frank and Joe settling into their morning routine. You know what? I hope the best for Frank and Joe. Big stretch. That's a heckin' stretch. I'm gonna save that. That's a heckin' big boy stretch. Because that's adorable. Sleepy. Tentando acordar. I don't know what that means. Sorry. Trying to wake up. Oh. I'm saving that too. Bro's chilling in a whale. Bro's chilling in a fucking whale. That's incredible. Cassie's box. Cat sits box. It rained. When your whiskers are this gorgeous, you don't need to wait for Whisker Wednesday. Oh my god. Good night. They sleep in, them and dogs will just sleep in just the most precarious situations. It's like, are you comfortable like that? It's like, fuck yeah, they're comfortable. Weirdly enough, it doesn't make sense, but they're comfortable somehow or another. Kitty. I'm suddenly in a much better mood. The serotonin is moving through my brain and I am happy. Me after reading that X suffers a massive cyber attack and Tesla stocks are crashing and Elon Musk's dick implant is botched. Shh. Tig bitty kitty? Tig bitty kitty. That's all I'll say about that. The golden ratio. The golden ratio, we have found it. We have found the golden ratio. Boys, 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 boys. We have found it. Oh my god, cat and box. Alright, you know what? I think this is the perfect pinnacle to end off on. Holy shit. I don't know if it's just gonna look like I'm in OBS to you guys or not. Let me adjust. Sure, that works. So, I did a little bit of deep diving, very surface layer stuff. If I had spent any extra time on Truthsocial, I would have fucking lost my mind. I would not have been able to. Holy shit. The absolute dichotomy in not only what they post, but the way they organize their app. Truthsocial is just Twitter 2.0. That's all it is. It's full of right-wingers that are all sucking each other's dicks. And your page is filled with nothing but propaganda. Which I don't know why I expected any less. I really don't. I shouldn't have expected any less. I did, in fact, don't think I did. The only thing we were missing from that bingo card is anti-Semitism, I think. Ugh. So, Bluesky, way more organized, has actual informational basis on them, on their platform. And I mean, I would understand it. You could talk shit about Bluesky if it was like a bunch of Democratic propaganda. There wasn't a lot of Democratic propaganda. It was like actual informational articles from what I saw. And even on the Discover page, it wasn't like fully just politics. There was a few really dumb posts, and I like seeing dumb posts in between the posts that are telling me the world is ending. So, which Truthsocial didn't have at all. It was just retard after retard after retard after retard. But I mean, what do you expect from fucking Republicans? Am I getting too aggressive? I can't tell anymore. Am I too aggressive? Am I too edgy? Am I too fucking edgy? No. I honestly just wanted to see. I wanted to see, because it, you know, they've been talking about it. I'm like, they're posting on Trump's posting on Truthsocial. I'm like, what the fuck is Truthsocial? Is this a group? Is this a part of Twitter? Is this a part of X? Trump only posts to X. Where the fuck are we getting this from? What's his Truthsocial? Apparently, it was an app that he made in 2021, I think, after the riots, when he got banned from Twitter. So, I mean, I guess I was gonna say do yourself, King, but please don't do yourself. We're all sick of you doing yourself. So I guess that's it. Thank you, everybody, so much. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. Yes, that's what you did. Definitely watched. I don't know why I decided to make this video, but I did. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.